your Miller Media account manager or go to mmgdigitalnow.com. Miller Media Digital, where digital becomes local.
Your friend in Central Illinois, WHOW.
Top of the morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. From the Warner Library, in studio with us today, the girls from the library, Mel and Emily. Mel, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Seth.
Thanks for coming out and talking with us. And Emily, how are you today?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
Doing good. Thanks, girls, for coming in and talking with us. And gosh, I cannot believe it. We are at Summer Reading Club. It's just, it went too fast.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah,
We're
it
so
feels like it
excited.
was just last year we were talking about the last Summer Reading Club.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, what do you know, Mel? What can you tell us about Summer Reading Club this year?
Oh, we're so excited. Our theme this year is Color Our World. So arts and dance, and we're definitely leaning into that theme this year. We're very excited. Our kickoff is on May 31st this year. So you can sign up for summer reading starting May 31st. It's 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. is our kickoff. We will have our 65-foot inflatable obstacle course. We have wet and dry options there, so you can get wet if you want. Make sure you bring extra clothes if you want to. We have bounce houses, bubbles, face paint, lots of fun stuff. Anytime from 9 to 1, you can come by, stop outside on our lawn. And before that, we have our pavilion ribbon cutting ceremony because the Friends of the Library raised over $5,000 to put us a pavilion over our outdoor seating. Yes.
Really? Holy
we hit
cow.
that early, and then we're actually above it. So with the excess, they're going to help put lights and fans out there.
I was going to say, we got to deck it out.
Yep,
It will be
yep.
so nice.
Yeah.
And then we've got gravel going in around it and landscaping and stuff. So the extra will help us kind of finish that out. So we'll have a ribbon cutting ceremony right before we start at 9 a.m. And we'll get to use the pavilion, which we're so excited
That's
about.
amazing.
Yes.
That is amazing. So it'll be ready by then.
It'll be ready. Yep. We'll have our kickoff.
Wow.
And that's when the ribbon cutting will be right before our
Holy
kickoff
cow.
starts at 9.
Well, shout out to the Friends for that.
Know.
Wow, what a great job by them.
Yes.
Community members who donated to
Yeah.
us, like
Yes.
Jim Hammer, he matched donations for a while.
Really?
Yes.
And anyone who donated over a certain amount, they'll get to have a plaque out there on the pavilion with their name on it. So you can kind of go out there. And we had some that were done in memory of people. So it's a great way to kind of leave your little print on something permanent at the library.
That's fantastic. So
Yeah.
all in one day, all of this.
Yes, on May
Gonna be a busy-
31st, we have
yeah.
a lot going on May 31st. So
Yeah.
we're very excited about that.
Nice. Now, I not asking for anyone in particular, but can big kids play in the bubbles?
Yes.
Oh gosh,
yes.
of course.
Oh, okay, cool.
Have
Of
you ever
course.
seen me at one of these things?
No.
I'm going down every slide.
Okay, awesome. All right, I'll be right there behind you.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
do
what
it.
we want.
Yes.
That's what we want.
No.
Everyone to have fun.
But that's awesome. So really, and these kickoff events have really become just a great way to usher in the summer reading club.
Exactly. We want people to be excited. We want you to come in and sign up and get all the time you can to participate in summer reading. You can sign up anytime after May 31st also until July 31st, which is when it ends. But we just encourage people to sign up on our May 31st kickoff.
Yeah.
So
All the fun.
so
Extra
sign up
incentive.
start May 31st,
Exactly.
not before.
Not before. Yeah,
Yeah.
May 31st is when we start signups for summer reading.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, let's
You can come inside and see all of our prizes. We'll have all the grand prizes on display too, so that'll get you pumped.
Nice. Well, before we get to grand prizes, let's talk about how we get there. How is Summer Reading Club going to work this year, Mel?
So it's very similar to last year. If you participated last year, pretty much the same setup. The difference is this year you get to pick your reading group. Usually we kind of have an idea of which one you should be in. This year, we really just want you to stay reading. We had some people that said, well, I don't really like my reading category, or I want to tailor it more to what is comfortable for me. So we're allowing you to do that. Whatever reading group makes sense to you. So this year you can be a pencil and it's every book you read, you fill in a circle. Or you can be a crayon and it's every 30 minutes that you read, you fill in a circle. Or if you really want to challenge, it's every hour. If you're a paintbrush, you can be every hour you read, you fill in a circle. Then when you fill in your 8 circles at the end of each row, you get your tchotchke or your little prize for the community. And then you get 6 rows of those. If you finish that, at the end of each row, you also get your raffle tickets, which those ones go towards our grand prizes, which we draw at the end of summer reading. So if you finish that sheet, you get those chances to win. And we also allow you to forego your tchotchke if you want an extra raffle ticket. So if
gotcha.
you would not want something small and double your chances of winning something big, you can do that.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
Nice. And
yeah.
I know my kids took advantage of that a few times last year.
Yes,
so.
yes. We had a lot of people that just didn't want something small, and that's fine.
Mhm.
Everyone's incentivized by something different.
Mhm,
So some
mhm.
people need something to encourage them to keep
Now,
going.
I will say there
So,
were weeks my kids were enticed by
Yes.
the little
yeah.
prizes.
Yes,
So
yes.
they were there were a few of those.
anything we can do to keep them reading
Yeah.
and in the library is what we want.
Now,
So,
I'm going to tell you this. When we come in, if you could, not give my kids the option of time, give them the option of books because I need to keep
Okay.
them. I need to keep them
Okay.
occupied this summer.
yes.
That makes
Occupied.
sense.
So you
Occupado,
want
so-
them to read.
Yeah,
the book.
yeah, like, Now, if you don't read a book, you can't
Right.
get your prize. So you got to
Right.
read the whole book. So,
Exactly.
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Well, and that's even it. That's our smallest amount is a whole book. So
Mhm,
they'd
mhm.
have to read a whole book in order to do it. So
Yeah.
kind of what we thought was these adults that were sometimes finishing them so quick.
Mhm.
They wanted a harder challenge. I'm like, well, then do the one book,
Right,
read every
right.
book you fill in a circle.
Sure.
And then for some, we had some young parents who read 5 books to their kids at night. So we're
Mhm.
like, well, then do the 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes that you read to your child, do
Mhm.
that instead of doing a book. Because then
Yeah.
they were done, in like a week, they'd
Yep.
be done. So now we're allowing them to tailor it to make it work for them.
Very
So,
good. So yeah, it's by minutes or by books. It sounds
Yep,
like.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. So
nice,
you get to
nice.
decide which works best for you.
So all right. So you can get signed up for now. Do you get like a little track sheet, like a little?
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
We have tracker sheets. Some people do online. We find that the sheets work better for our patrons. So you get one sheet. Once you fill out that sheet, you don't get another one. If you lose it, we obviously will replace it for you. That's totally fine.
Got it.
But yeah, one tracker sheet, 6 rows of 8 circles, I believe.
Mhm.
And then once you finish that, you are ready to go. We will draw our prize winners at the end of summer reading.
Now, is there an age limit on summer reading club?
No, it
Birth
is
to adult,
free.
birth
Birth
to
to
100.
adult. Yep.
Mhm.
Birth to adult. Anyone can
Nice.
sign up.
And you don't
Nice.
even need a library card. Obviously, we'd love for you to have a library card and use that at our library, but you can be from anywhere and join summer reading with us.
Yep.
Yeah. No, and to that end, I want to, if it's okay, piggyback on something. If you're an adult with a library card, you can get your kids a library card, correct?
Absolutely. Yes. 3, I believe, is the age limit. We want you to be 3 and up to get a card.
Sure.
5 and up. Thank you.
5 years
5 and
old,
up.
you can get your own library card with your own lanyard.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Yes. You get to pick out the color and all that.
Excuse me.
But you do need an adult with you to sign
Okay.
up for a library
Got
card.
it. Got
Yep.
it. Yep. Sure. Now, when it comes to summer reading club, will those be in weekly increments when you start talking about like the minutes read or?
No. So this year, how it is, and this is how it was last year as well, is it's up to you. It's all self-paced. So
Okay.
you can finish when you finish. That's why we give you the option of one book or 30 minutes or 1 hour, and then you fill in the circles that are appropriate for you
Okay.
at your own time.
Got it.
That way, people come in as they can, when they can. But we do also have programs throughout summer that we
That's
want you to
true.
come
That's
for.
true. Let's
So,
dive into that
yes,
really fast.
yes.
Again, our guests in studio this morning, the girls from the Warner Library, Mel and Emily, Mel Snow and Emily Dunham, I should say. I guess I didn't put your full names out there, girls. But let's dive into, Mel, what do you have coming up this summer?
Oh, we've got so much stuff. Like I said, it's Color Our World is our theme. So, we do family programs, youth programs, and teen programs on my end. So our family programs will be predominantly on Mondays. Our youth programs will be on Tuesdays, and our teen programs are on Thursdays and Saturdays. So just so you have an idea of when to look for those programs. We have all kinds of fun stuff. So Scoville Zoo is coming. They're bringing animals for their mobile zoo. We have rock painting for teens. We have an actual walking tour of the square that talks about the murder and mystery and things that have happened on the square, where we're going to end up at Sweet Maze and get some ice cream and snow cones, which will be really fun. We also have our D&D and magic for teens that's going throughout the summer. And we're going to have a program where you can design your own library tote. I'm really excited for our youth programming because I'm doing an art series where it's every 2 weeks. We're going to do a different artist that we focus on, and then their kind of style of art or their medium of art that they use. Yes. So we've got a Picasso theme, Jackson Pollock. We're doing Seurat, Dali, Kandinsky. So we'll do their kind of style of art, and you'll get to take that home. And so that'll
Nice.
be every 2 weeks throughout the summer.
Yeah. What else you got going on?
And then all of our family programs, I'm really excited. So we've talked about Emily's adult dance classes that have been so popular. Well, John Young is the guy that does those for us. He's out of Bloomington. He is going to host a dance party for kids for me, which I'm really excited. He's going to DJ it, show them some basic dance moves. We're also going to do musical chairs and just kind of have fun. But I'm real excited for that family program.
When is that?
That is in June. That's June 30th.
June 30th.
At 5 o'clock. And all of this will be on our website, all the dates and times if you're interested in any of these programs. You can always sign up. Another one I'm really excited about is we have Bubble Wonderland. Foam and Flight is this company that comes and brings like these industrial bubbles, and they have bubble stations.
Nice.
And
industrial bubbles.
like,
That's what I'm talking about.
Bubbles.
And
they different bubble stations. They send a bubbleologist. So
bubbleologist,
which is a word I
thing?
did not know existed. So a bubbleologist.
Bubble school.
It's gonna be really cool. So that's coming in July. We'll have that. With so many fun things like Messy Art Days, and the Reptiles of Illinois are coming back. So we'll have real reptiles again, and Heartland Mini Hooves is coming, the mini horses. So we have all kinds of really fun programming, and that's not even everything. So.
Yeah. Do you want to dive into more? We've got a few minutes.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
So another one that I'm really excited about that we're doing for families is superhero t-shirt capes.
Oh, nice.
So you get a t-shirt and then we kind of cut it so that you still have the neck, and then you make a cape out of it, and you get to color it yourself with like fabric markers and make your own superhero. So I'm really excited about that. And then, some of more of our teen programs, we're going to do a Paint Like Edward Munch, where, the Scream painting.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to recreate that. Cassandra Mayan comes in and does like our paint light classes. So she's going to have them recreate that image.
Oh,
so
wow.
That one's going to be really cool.
Oh, my gosh. You have so much going
yeah,
on. Holy
so much
cow.
going on. And then our scavenger hunts that we always have. We have 2 passive scavenger hunts. We're going to have an artist one, famous artist. So you have to find the famous artist on the floor and solve that scavenger. All kinds of fun stuff at the library.
Do kids have to pay for any of this?
No, it is all free. Everything is free.
How is it all free?
We fundraise, which is great. We also have our budget. We have a budget for summer reading that we use, and we're very diligent about how we spend that money. But the Friends of the Warner Library always donate and help us pay for some of the things. Like they sponsor our pizza party at the end of summer reading. They're great. And then local businesses, of course, we couldn't do it without the help of our community.
Sure. Friends of the Library also help out, right?
Yes, that's what we have.
So
Friends
the
of the Library.
book sale they have
Yes.
twice a year, a lot of that money goes towards us and our programming. So they help us out.
Yes, without them, we would not be able to do what we do. So it's been very helpful.
Amazing stuff. There is so much going on this summer. When is a calendar of all of the happenings available?
So we have June's calendar already posted. Working on a summer reading one that you can take home on the children's floor that'll have June and July on it.
Nice.
About mid-May, we will have that ready to go, so you can pick it up. And always check our Facebook page and our WHOWwarner.org, because we're really good about keeping everything up on there as well.
Yeah, well, there's so much more to talk about, guys. Let's break here, and then we'll come back with more. How do folks learn more about the library, Summer Reading Club? Again, when does it kick off? One more time with all those things, Mel.
May 31st is summer reading. Our kickoff party is from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can stop by any time and sign up. Check out our Facebook page, our Instagram page. Or vwarner.org is our website, and you can find all this information there.
Fantastic. That is Mel Snow and Emily Dunham with the Warner Library, our guests in studio. More to come with them on the morning show.
WHOW.
Don't miss the Farming in the 50s Antique Tractor Show in Argenta. And WHOW, the Big 1520 AM, 92.3 FM radio, is doing a live broadcast from this event. The Farming in the 50s Antique Tractor Show is happening Saturday, May 10th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in downtown Argenta. There will be hit and miss engines, steam engine tractor, a parade, Tot Rod Kids pedal tractor pull, tractor games, and even food stands too. Come out to enjoy all the fun at the Farming in the 50s Antique Tractor Show and listen as WHOW 1520 AM, 92.3 FM radio broadcast live thanks to these sponsors. Anella Farms, located at 10502 Trucillas Lane in Argenta. Check out their Facebook page for dates and locations of sales. Todd Metzger with RK Rental Properties LLC in Argenta. And Argenta in Motion, located at 330 North Warren Street in Argenta. A small town with a big heart.
Breathing problems can affect every aspect of your life. Breathe easier with Gibson Area Hospital Pulmonology Clinic and Dr. Ismail Bobat, now providing pulmonology health services to DeWitt County at Warner Hospital in Clinton. Dr. Bobat is an expert at identifying and treating pulmonology health conditions. Get the right diagnosis and treatment for your breathing problem with an experienced pulmonologist. For healthier breathing, book an appointment in Clinton today. Call 217-784-2212.
DeWitt County's #1 source for local news is on the air and online 24 hours a day. The latest local news stories are heard every hour on Central Illinois' news station, the Big 1520 AM and 92.3 FM WHOW. Stream live at DeWittDailyNews.com. They're also heard every hour on the station that's your easy choice, 95.9 FM WEZC. And to read the latest local news on your electronic device, including tablets, iPhones, and smartphones, go to DeWittDailyNews.com. DeWitt County's #1 source for local news is on the air, online 24 hours a day.
Your friend in Central Illinois, WHOW.
Once again, good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. My guests in studio this morning, the gals from the Warner Library, Mel Snow and Emily Dunham, as we talk the Summer Reading Club. Emily, I want to shift to you, if you don't mind. Tell us about some of these great prizes that you have put together for us here.
Yes, as always, we have a lot of really incredible prizes. So, a couple of the new things this year, we have a J Squared Aquatics. They gave us a fish kit. They donated that towards our prizes.
Cool.
So
Nice.
it comes with an aquarium, the lid, the light, the filter, and then a $50 gift card so you can go pick out your favorite fish.
There you go.
We have the Nintendo Switch Lite, which we're always going to have because people love their Nintendo Switches. We have a big Bluey set. People love those.
Oh my gosh, got to have
Yes.
the Bluey set.
A movie night for 2 at the Clintonia Eagle. It comes with 2 passes, 2 large drinks, a bucket, and candy. We did the axe throwing kit again. That was very popular from last year. We have like a Kodak instant camera bundle that'll be out there. An electric guitar with an amp. If I were trying to get into that, that's what I would go
Wow.
for. Yeah,
That's
pretty sweet
awesome.
deal.
That's awesome.
Some Beats headphones. Get your teens in there.
Mhm.
We have like a little water table for toddlers. So I know that keeps my kid so busy
yeah.
over summer. So that's
Yeah.
a great prize for the parents. We have a giant Squishmallow Pikachu when that comes with some fun Pokemon Legos and things.
Yeah.
And then the Gilmore's Treats and More. I don't know if you've been to their shop on the square.
I haven't. Is it nice?
It is awesome.
Okay.
Their baked goods are supreme, but they donated a giant basket full of a bunch of weird freeze-dried fruits, or not fruits, but freeze-dried candy. They've got beef jerky and juice and popcorn in there. That's a fun one. And then we did keep some of the experiences in the prizes. So we added this year to be librarian for a day.
Ooh,
So
cool.
the kiddo will come in, we'll make them a name tag, and they can shelf books. They can check out patrons. It'll be very fun.
Mm.
And then we always have those 2 community love baskets. So we've got a Snappers gift card, Kirby food gift card, Sereno's Pizza, Subway, and Ace.
Mm.
So we have 2 of those going out. So
Cool.
everybody's got to eat, and sometimes you need paint. So that'll be good. And then we still have our Shadow a Police Officer experience
Oh, cool.
and Shadow a Firefighter. The kids loved those last year.
They're
So
really
they
popular.
don't look as appealing when you're looking at all the other things on the table, but they're so fun for your kids to go do. So
Yeah.
and then we have a giant
Mhm.
kite, a bubble maker if you want to put in for that one.
Oh,
It's-
yes. That sounds
It's
fantastic.
a bubble gazillion maker.
Yes.
So that might be right up your
Say that
alley.
again. A what?
It's a gazillion bubble machine.
A gazillion
Yeah,
bubble
It
machine.
looks intense. It's
Yeah.
very large.
The bubbleologist. I just still I just can't get over it. Yeah, it's like the time I found out that there was like a such thing as a mixologist.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
wait, what? This is a thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I clearly went into the wrong field, but
Yeah.
whatever.
But you're doing great.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Do my best.
Yeah.
Anyways, any other prizes there, Emily?
That is most of the prizes. Let me make sure. We did some cute ones that's like comes with a ball cap, a bookworm bag, and then a funny little coffee mug. So if you're an avid reader, when you see those, you'll love it. We have a Minecraft themed.
Yes, we have Minecraft.
Prize.
Oh, yeah,
basket.
mhm,
So
sure.
it comes with like some Minecraft dart axe. We're not sure. A book light and then a lamp for your bedroom. Minecraft. We just got that on the computer.
Yes,
upstairs,
so
and I'm still learning. What
we-
is Minecraft?
We do have it at the computers at the library on the children's floor now. We paid for subscriptions for it, so you can come and play Minecraft on
That's
the
so funny.
children's floor.
That's so funny. Hey, girls, I'm quickly running out of time. I want to hit on something very
Yeah.
quickly. Why is reading over the summer so important?
It's to avoid the summer slide, so that's very important. So just reading 15 minutes a day can help you maintain what you've learned the year before and maintain your reading. So we want to continue that. So this is our way of kind of continuing summer reading or continuing your reading throughout the summer. And it's just important for all ages to do that.
It also
So-
helps people retain not only their reading skills, but their math skills. So it's going to help your kid not forget all the things they learned all summer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
So
well
important.
said. Well said. Yeah, and I know just I've heard over the years, teachers when kids come back, they can tell the kids that were in the summer reading club, or at least they read over the
That's
summer
awesome.
Yes.
and those things. So
yes, so
um,
important.
And get your kid off, if they have a tablet, that's cool, but limit that and make sure they're doing their summer reading. Like, tell them they're going to win prizes. Take them into the library.
Right.
Let them see it all.
Mhm.
Bring them in for our programs. We have so much going on.
Yeah,
So,
Yes.
I'll tell you what, that kickoff event is a great way to get them started. Just one more
Yes.
time, Mel,
Yes.
on that, the when and where.
Yes, May 31st. It's on the library lawn, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Everything is free. We got the inflatable obstacle course, bounce houses, bubbles, face paint,
we'll have popsicles.
everything. All
Yep.
kinds of fun.
So, come out, be a part of it. May 31st, it all kicks off. Okay, Emily, I haven't mean to tease you on this. Now we'll get you to your event coming up later this month on
Yes.
accessibility at the library.
Yes. So on May 9th, we are having a community discussion. That's going to be at 5 p.m. May 9th. It'll be at the library. And we want people to come in who maybe have mobility issues or they're a caregiver for someone who has mobility issues. We're going to be redoing the front of our building and the sidewalk that goes from the parking lot to the front doors.
Mhm.
So we want people to come in and tell us, what do you need from us? How do you get from your car to the building, and what would help you make the library more accessible? So
Sure.
we want to hear from people. So
And the
come
when and
see
where
us.
on that is?
That is at the library on May 9th at 5:30 p.m.
All right, very good. What did I miss today, ladies? Anything you want to put out there for us?
Gosh.
We just have a lot going on. Visit our
Yes.
website, vwarner.org, and hit us up on Facebook, Vespasian Warner Public Library. That's where you'll see all the good stuff. And we're pretty active on Instagram, too, for you young
Yeah.
whippersnappers.
Yes.
So just quickly with the summer reading club, you mentioned the May 31st
Yep.
kickoff. That is when you start registering
Yes.
and not before.
Correct. You can only start on May 31st. It goes May 31st to July 31st. We have our kickoff on July 26th this year. I'm sorry, our celebration on July 26th this year, which I didn't mention actually. The amazing Dudley, our local magician, will be here for that. And it's an all ages show. It's entertainment for birth through adult. Adults will enjoy his show as well. And then we have a pizza party afterwards, sponsored by the Friends of the Library. Sorrento's Pizza will
There
be.
you go.
So come
Can't
and
wait.
see us there.
Awesome. Good stuff, girls. Appreciate you coming out again.
Of course.
That is Emily Dunham and Mel Snow with the Warner Library, our guests in studio this morning. The morning show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Network news comes your way next.
WHOW.